Baseball fans, hello and welcome to 2019 Baseball Youth Elite 25 D1 Ranking Show powered by Triton and CustomBaseballJerseys.com. I'm Jamie Valvano, Director of Baseball Youth, the nation's largest youth baseball network and your hub for everything the youth game has to offer. With me once again, back for year two, is Baseball Youth's very own rankings architect, the polymath himself, Anthony Grassi. Anthony, how are you, my friend?
Jamie, happy to be back.
Anthony, you've done it again. You've compiled the data, you've analyzed it, you've crunched it, you've computed it. One day I came in and you were even whispering to it.
The data have answered loud and clear. Once again, we have taken a data-driven approach to assemble what we believe are the most comprehensive set of rankings in the industry. The Baseball Youth Analytics team began by examining teams' performances in national tournaments, their overall records, head-to-head competition, and records against D1 opponents. D1 being the top tier of travel teams using the div level classification system. Then we used that data along with submissions from teams and ranked the top 25 clubs in each age division from 10U to 14U.
Okay, now let's jump into our 10U age division, which is presented by Dirty South Bats, one of the last remaining American manufacturers of composite baseball bats and fast pitch bats. If you are in search of a bat with the most pop and durability, you have found it with Dirty South Bats lineup. Anthony, what stood out to you about this year's 10U age group?
It's hard to ignore some of the nation's most prominent programs as we get started with our youngest age group. The likes of MVP Hustle, East Cobb, the Banditos, Kangaroo Court, they're all represented in the 10U Top 25. Again, no real surprise, but notable that these brands continue to be some of the most visible and successful in the sport. Equally, there are some programs folks may never have heard of who played some outstanding ball this season. I won't spoil it. You'll have to see soon enough as we move through 10U.
Each year it becomes more difficult to select the 25 best teams, and just because a team doesn't make the cut doesn't mean they aren't worthy of recognition, right, Anthony?
That's right. In fact, we wanted to particularly recognize 10 teams who had terrific 2019 campaigns and who you should keep an eye out for in 2020.
This year's 10U honorable mention list includes top-tier gamers from Anaheim, California, the Gulf Coast Monarchs from Naples, Florida,
winners of the BCS National Championships,
the Tampa Bay Legends, CBA Wave from San Diego, California, SBA Nationals from Matthews, North Carolina,
champions of the Beast of the East NIT, which featured a number of ranked squads that we will get to shortly.
Bravos Baseball from Mission, Texas, the Lubbock Raiders, Gibson.
The Raiders hold the highest power index of any of the honorable mention cohort at 57.24.
The Braves from Van Nuys, California, Beehive Stars Scout from Auburn, Alabama, and rounding out the list are the Eastside Rawlings Southeast Red from Southeast Marietta, Georgia,
finishing the semis of the Perfect Game World Series in their own backyard.
All of these teams have a lot to be proud of, and we definitely expect them to be in contention for next year's top 25. Before we dive into this year's Baseball Youth Elite 25 D1 rankings powered by Triton and CustomBaseballJerseys.com, let's take a look at some of their exciting custom uniform designs. We're back with this year's Top 25, and let's get right into it. Starting in Miami with Elite Squad National. At number 24, from just north of Houston in Spring, Texas, it's Texas Matrix. At 23, from good old Rocky Top, it's the Knoxville Stars.
The Stars had a strong showing in the Elite World Series and finished in the quarterfinals of the Perfect Game World Series.
At number 22, it's the Kangaroo Court Roos, American, from Trinity, Florida. Coming in at number 21, it's the Kennesaw Generals from Kennesaw, Georgia. Our number 20 team checks in from Brooklyn, New York, the Dream Chasers.
Strong showing in the NYBC, going undefeated in pool play and finishing their season in the semifinals.
Coming in at number 19, it's Scottsdale Dirtbags Black. They're followed at 18 by the Texas Bombers Andrews from Fort Worth, Texas. At number 17, it's the Line Drive Black Squad from Savannah, Georgia.
Another Elite World Series participant and a semifinalist at the Perfect Game World Series in Marietta.
Our number 16 team from Greenwood, Arkansas, is the FSBA Warhorses. At number 15, we have the Parkland Pokers from Parkland, Florida. From Edmond, Oklahoma, the Oklahoma Fuel come in at number 14.
Both the Fuel and the Parkland Pokers made it to the quarterfinals of the Elite World Series in Florida.
The Fuel are followed at number 13 by Banditos Black from Tomball, Texas. At number 12, it's Top Notch Elite from Fullerton, California.
Top Notch Elite won a loaded International World Series in California with walk-offs in the semifinals and the title game against top 10 opponents.
At number 11, it's the AZ National Baseball Academy from Phoenix, Arizona.
Champions of the USA Futures Invitational.
Moving to the top 10 now. From Jacksonville, Florida, our 10th ranked squad is FCA Blue Claws.
The Blue Claws were your PG Super 25 champs and had a strong showing at the Elite World Series.
Coming in at number 9, it's Stars Colangelo from Gainesville, Virginia. At number 8, from Chino Hills, California, it's the Chino Hills Thunder. Our number 7 team from Laredo, Texas, is Bandidos Castillo. And at number 6, Chet Lemon's Juice from Oviedo, Florida, is worth the squeeze. Okay, we are going to press pause right there for the moment. Stay tuned to our social media channels. That's at Baseball Youth on Twitter, Instagram, and Baseball Youth on Facebook for the unveiling of our top 5 in the 10U division presented by Dirty South Bats. In the meantime, our friends at Baseball Lifestyle 101 wanted to get in on the action, and they've put together a fun top 5 of their own, so let's check it out.
What's up, BY? It's Josh from Baseball Lifestyle 101 here to give you guys my top 5 rankings of baseball stadiums around the U.S. We're going to start at number 5 at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Number 4, we're going to head over to beautiful San Diego at Petco Park. Number 3, a little hometown loving to Citi Field. Number 2, we're going to head to Fenway Park. And number 1, I'm going to give it to Oracle Park in San Francisco. Now back to the Baseball Youth crew for their 10U Elite 25 D1 rankings.
For Anthony Grassi, I'm Jamie Valvano saying bye for now. Top 5 coming later today.